Class of 2020. We came into the world following 9/11, and now we're leaving high school amidst a global pandemic. Although this is not how any of us expected our high school graduations to be, we're here, and we can all finally call ourselves high school graduates. We've shared so many exciting times together over these past 4 years, whether it be on the field, in the classroom, or hanging out with friends. If you know me, you know about my passion for sports. This is something that was instilled in me as a young boy as I began to watch Redskins games with my family. This passion continued, and I was part of a men's soccer team at Riverside that did not lose a single game to Northern High School over these past 4 years. However, we did lose games, many of them in fact. Sometimes when you lose a game, you hear the phrase, "It's just a game." If you're an athlete, I'm sure you've heard this phrase numerous times throughout your athletic career. I'm sure that we've all heard this phrase in some way, shape, or form at some point in our lives. This phrase is actually one of my biggest pet peeves, because yes, at the core of it, it is a game, but it is not just a game. It's so much more than that. It's an activity that I and my teammates are so invested in and so passionate about that it is so much more than just a game. That is passion. This passion is something that we all desire in some aspect of our lives. The passion that you may have, whether it may be a job, or hobby, or an activity, is so much more to you than just this or just that. When there's an activity that you get a strong, barely controllable positive emotion from, the phrase "it's just this" or "it's just that" is not justified. If you are passionate, don't let anyone tell you that you can't. Go and pursue that passion, because it is not just a game, it's not just a hobby, it's not just an activity, it's not just a job, it's not just a race, it is not just a performance, and it is not just a diploma. It is your game, your job, your race, your performance, your hobby, your activity, and your achievement. The most obvious reminder of passion that we have today is the example that our teachers set each and every day. Our teachers are so passionate about teaching us and doing what they do, that they do so even though they deserve to get paid way more than they do. They go above and beyond and do things that no one ever asks of them to make sure that we are accompanied along our academic journeys. This is the exact type of passion that I'm talking about. Our teachers did not run away because of lack of deserved pay, broken bathrooms, or uncooperative students. They're doing what they love, and they're winning in their own minds, and that is what matters. While chasing this passion, you may not necessarily conform to the expectations that society has about you. But that's where your passion comes in. Let others influence your passion, but do not let them define it. Maybe you've been told to focus on schoolwork. Maybe schoolwork isn't where success lies for you. Maybe success is within your passion on the field, in the studio, or in the office. Maybe you want to succeed in the world of music, take a gap year, or start your own business. This might not be what society has normalized or what is considered a typical pathway, so following your passions might have challenges. But here's the thing. If succeeding in your own mind, following your own goals and passions has a price, then that is a price that you must be willing to pay. We entered the world around 9/11, and now we're leaving high school during challenging times. However, all of these challenging times were met and are currently being met with passion for change. We're going to be challenged for the rest of our lives in ways that we may not even be able to imagine at this point in time. Attack these challenges with passion. Always keep that sense of adventure, imagination, and curiosity that you have as a kid. Never stop dreaming and chasing your own passion. Go for it, allow others to influence it, but make it your own. And never stop being that kid who balls up a piece of paper and says Kobe as you throw it into a trash can. Congratulations, class of 2020.